Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what will you wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Matthew chapter 6 verse 25. Hello there. Today I'm bringing you how to make homemade buns, and this time I'm using the regular gluten flour. Again, as you could see, this is the flour that I use is unbleached. King Arthur flour is the one that I like. So this recipe pretty much is gonna use 3.5 cups of flour. I sifted the flour, 1 cup milk, a tea and a quarter or 1/8 of a spoon of yeast, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 1/4 salt. I'm gonna use 1 egg for the batter and the other to make an egg wash. So I'm just gonna use for the batter 1 egg. 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and pretty much that's all I need for the ingredient. So what I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna put 1/2 cup on the mixing bowl right here, and I'm gonna add to it the warm milk and the yeast. I'm gonna whisk them together. I'm gonna leave it on a side to rest for 10 to 15 minutes until it start to become bubbly, and then I'll add the ingredient. So I'm gonna just put in the milk right now, as you could see, and then I'm gonna put the yeast, only the yeast to it, and then I'm just gonna whisk them and leave them alone, and then I'll come back to them. So I start to mix the dough in the mixer. I'm gonna add the 1 egg. And then I'm gonna add the butter and the sugar and the salt together. Here is the sugar and the salt. This is my melted butter. Then I'm gonna lower the speed of the mixer, and then I'm gonna start gradually adding the 3 cups of flour on my 1/2 cup that's already in there. So here's how my dough looked like after it finished mixing in the. It's not sticking to your hands or fingers. You just put it on a table surface with flour, dusted with flour, so you could be able to work with it and shape it into a circle form. You can knead it a few times if you want to, and then make sure that your the bowl that you put it into in the mixer, you slightly grease it with olive oil, so you could put your dough in it and wrap it with plastic wrapping in a warm place. And leave it to rise about 2 hours, or just until you see start to double in size. So as you can see here, we left the dough to settle, to rise for a couple of hours, and now I'm gonna take it and shape it into little buns. Leave it to rise again for 1 more hour. So I left the buns to rest and get rised, as you could see here. It looks good. Now I'm gonna do an egg wash. It's I put 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of yogurt. Better, so let me do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake it, and once it comes out, I'll show how it looks. So let's go ahead. So this is my buns after it came out from the oven. It was baked for about 15 minutes. I think you cannot leave it longer than that. And it smells really, really great. You're gonna smell it. The scent is coming out of the oven. It smells so great. And how nice it looks from the bottom. See, it doesn't need any more than that. And then once you leave it outside to rest, it will complete its cooking from the inside. But here I opened one for you. See how nice it looks inside. It's actually hot. I should have waited, but just to show you how it looks. It's really, really nice and fluffy on the inside. I encourage you to try your buns, homemade buns at home, and it doesn't really need much effort, and it smells so good. It makes you even feel good. So and see how big this is. It's really good. So I hope that you enjoyed my buns. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.